I was wondering for students who are wanting to, build an organization, but may have, concerns about like time and grades and that kind of stuff. Do you guys have advice on how to balance school and building an organization?
Let me get in trouble. I don't know, Rana, do you want to answer this question?
uh, uh, I don't know. I don't have much to say for this. It's just that you just got to prioritize, right? I mean, what's important to you? I mean, school is important, yes. But also at the same time, the startup you're working on would be as important as school. So, I mean, why watch? Why just sit there and watch a 1 hour episode that is not really gonna make a much difference in your life when you can spend that 1 hour working at your startup? So when people really talk about that, hey, I have school, I have my day job, so I don't really have time. I just say that it's all lies. You always have time to do these things. You just have to prioritize what's important to you, and sometimes you have to sacrifice few things. And right now you're sacrificing those things, but it has a greater return on the long run. So that's my words. Yeah.
Mm. I don't know. For me, it's like I like what you said about grades. Like I don't know. It's like I'm an economics. I was an economics student. Yeah, some of the courses that I used to take were like I don't even know how I did what I was doing. To be honest, I think I'm crazy. I don't. I, I think it's like yeah. I think you just have to bet on yourself, right? Look at everyone on our team. Everyone has a degree, so none of us dropped out. We all managed to pull through and graduate from SFU and get our degrees. So going to school and getting a degree, I think for me and my situation as an international student was kind of like I didn't really have a choice. So like I had to finish my degree. My parents always wanted me to finish school, and yeah, I really enjoyed economics. But I feel like what Rana is saying, like you really need to be able to like prioritize and like yeah, we're taking like lots of classes together, but also like spending like every single minute that we had thinking about GameSeta. Yes, I might not advise this because yes, it can make you a bit crazy. You can go a bit like crazy because
Yeah.
you get so deep into it. And there are points where I look back and I'm just like, wow, what that was
Yeah.
crazy. But at the end of the day, it's the process, and I love the process of building, the process of like just hustling and grinding, and it pays off. Yes.
Mhm.
Prioritizing things, and really time management is a key. Like um, I know how busy we can get with the school and with classes, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure everyone can find like 1 or 2 hours to spend on one thing that you really have a passion for it, like you have a vision. If you believe on it, you can always find a time for it. And as Rana said, you need to sometimes to sacrifice, saying like you might don't have much time to hang out with your friends or like socialize, but at the end of the day, what is more important, what you're really passionate about. So you can always find that time, and there's a lot of great mentors out there. Like you can always talk to other entrepreneurs or like other people who have started their business during their education, like being a student. So you can always seek out advice or guidance from others and see how other people have done it. Yeah.
You essentially just make the time for it, right? No matter what, and no matter what's going on, instead of that 1 hour on like Netflix binging the TV, it's just I mean, of course, it's good to have some balance and watch your shows, but also you guys spent the time, right? And you guys, I can feel you guys really love like what you guys are doing, right? And believe in the process. So
Yeah.
it's really great. Do you guys have any advice for students who are interested in entrepreneurship but don't know where to start?
I just have one. So companies are not built in a day, weeks, or even months. It takes years to make something valuable, right? There's so many things around you. See with the eyes of a problem solver, and then you will be able to find many things that can be solved around you. And so take an idea, plan it, give it some time to grow. Um, Hard work will pay off, and don't get frustrated with why it's not working. Entrepreneurs, entrepreneur is a person with many skills, right? It takes time to learn those skills, and with time, you only get better. So just give it some time and some hard work.
It's like my mantra. It's like that's why I love Nike. Just do it.
Just do it.
just just do it. Just dive in, because a lot of people like to think, and we've been conditioned to like to calculate, right? To like propagate, make sure that things are like in order, right? And then, but with entrepreneurship, the amount of things me, Rana, and Venus just say, let's just do it, and
Yeah.
then we do it, and then we learn, right? And that's the whole entrepreneurship process. You do something, you learn, and then you take what you've learned and you try again. So, and yeah, so even when we went and we pitched our company to Venture Connection, we're just like, let's just go, right? let's
Wow.
just let's just jump in. And we jumped in and we got a lot of feedback through the process. And it's not the end results that's important. It's what I think it's the key is what you learn when you're just doing it. There's so
Yeah.
many gems and people you will meet through the process that you will like be able to be like, wow, I got this advice. And there's so many people whilst we're going through that competition that are still connected to us today that help us for sure. So I think that's what's important.
I can add to this is that a lot of time we have ideas, like we just talk about it, we just think about it. I would suggest like just sit down and write it down on a paper or like draw it or whatever works for you, and try to analyze this and think about the idea, um, um, and knowing that your first initial idea might not be the best. So just be ready to pivot your ideas like down the road. It's not always, it might happen that you have to change it. Like just be ready to change and pivot. And if you take it serious, if you plan it well, you will succeed.
It's great. I love your guys' mindset of just how you like approach this. It's just kind of like, because I feel like a lot of people, like, as I remember you guys saying earlier, just they get stuck in the head. But I think it's our own like biases that sometimes prevent us, right, from doing these ideas. But just really taking that action, the first step, I think you guys said was really valuable, right? Especially for a lot of students or people who are like interested in going to, building their own thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess, my final question for you guys would be, do you guys have any concluding thoughts or things you wanted to speak to the audience about? So whoever's listening to this, do you guys have anything you guys want to talk about or anything?
If you're interested in esports, GameSeta is one of the most revolutionary companies that's going to be coming out of SFU in Canada. So we're always looking to like work with students that are like interested in like learning about a startup. Please reach out to myself, Rana, and Venus. If you want to like just get a taste of what it is to like work in a startup and like help out and like see what we're up to on a daily basis, please reach out, and yeah, we can set something up and you can like join the hustle.
Yeah, thank you all for coming to talk about your company. I'm actually super inspired, and a lot of people, get like the value out of, from your guys' experiences, because I think that's priceless. Just learning from other people who went through, like this, going through the experiences of building something, especially for a lot of people that, it's not like norm to do something that's, that when you have a vision and, work towards that. So yeah. So yeah, thank you guys, and be sure to check out GameSeta. Great company. So
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.